Hey, it's Chuck. If you spend so much of your time making sure that other people can't hate you that you end up hating yourself every time that you say yes, then this one's for you. Let's dive into it. People pleasing looks like sincerity and generosity from the outside. It looks like someone who's thoughtful, accommodating, always willing to help. And that's why it's so hard to recognize as a problem, because everyone around you benefits from it. People pleasing isn't kindness, though, because kindness has a choice in it. With people pleasing, you're doing something for someone because you're terrified of what happens if you don't. And what you're terrified of isn't even their reaction so much as it is that their reaction will confirm what shame has already been telling you, like that you're selfish or difficult, or even worse, not worth keeping around. Researcher Harriet Breaker called this the disease to please. And what she found is that chronic people pleasing isn't a personality test, but it is a learned strategy for managing other people's perceptions of you. Because somewhere along the way, you learned that approval equaled safety, and your nervous system has been running on that math ever since. Disappointment doesn't feel like feedback to you, it feels like a threat. And I talked in episode 2 about the narrator, and this is where it shows up big time. If you grew up in a house where your needs were treated like an inconvenience, or where love felt like it had to be earned through compliance, then this is where people pleasing moved from a choice to the smartest thing that you can do. You learned a new playbook: be easy, be helpful, be whatever they need you to be, and don't have needs of your own, because those needs make you a burden, and burdens get left behind. That strategy worked when you were 7. The problem is that now you're still running it at 35, and now it's costing you everything. Your relationships are built on a version of yourself that isn't even real. Your resentment is building because you keep giving things that you don't actually want to give, and you can't figure out why you're exhausted, because from the outside, your life looks like it's someone who has it all together. But please hear me when I tell you that the exhaustion isn't because you're doing too much. The exhaustion is because you're performing a version of yourself that was designed to keep shame quiet, and that performance never gets a day off. And when you finally say no, when you finally set the boundaries or express a need, the shame narrator panics, and the panic feels like evidence that you made the wrong call, but it's not evidence, it's withdrawal. You're trying to walk away from that one strategy that's kept you safe your entire life. So of course, every fiber of your being is going to want to go back to what worked. The question isn't, how do I stop people pleasing? The question needs to be, what am I afraid of? What am I afraid will happen if people see the real version of me? Because people pleasing is never going to be about being kind to other people. It will always be about making sure other people never have a reason to confirm what shame already told you about yourself. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about something that lives right next to people pleasing: the apology that never stops. Because if you're someone who apologizes for taking up space, breathing too loud, or having an opinion, that's not kindness either. That's shame running your mouth before your brain even realizes it's happening. I'm Chuck, the bald therapist. Work on you. Take no bullshit. Remember that you matter, and have a gentle rest of your day.